Today, we are chatting about health, physical activity, and how women in different stages of their life address it. It is such an important topic because physical activity, physical health are so important, especially for women because they are taking care of the whole household, the whole system of what's going on with the family, for the husband, for the kids, for the extended family also. So I'm blessed to have both my sisters on this chat today, and I have Aman here,
Hello.
and Gurman is here. Both my sisters are
Hello.
here, and we are going to talk about women's health and what we feel, how we address it personally, what our own personal thoughts on it, and like I said, it's such an important topic, and sometimes we get lost and don't address it the way it should be addressed. What do you think, Gurman? What's high on your mind?
Well, it's an extremely important topic, and I am so glad that we are talking about it in context of a person's individual situation, their life circumstance, their stage in life. And so, my personal life stage with young children and a full time job and a corporate career does not leave me a whole lot of time to plan out a workout routine or spend time in the gym or seek out a fitness class, etc. However, I try to weave in physical activity through what otherwise might be mundane things that we do on a daily basis that we don't even pay attention to. But I try to make it very intentional. So I'll give you an example. Even at home, if I'm just tending to chores, I don't mind going up and down the stairs a few extra times because I'm getting my cardio in, right? When parking at the grocery store, I do not look for the closest parking spot because, I'll get some extra steps in. Even as I am carrying my toddler around, I think it is weight training for my body, right? And overall, though, besides some of these aspects, one thing I definitely want to call out is what really helps me a lot is to take about 10 to 15 minutes each morning, every single day, to incorporate some time to practice mindfulness. Um, you know, if the morning is busier, doesn't matter. Take 5 minutes each morning. Just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and set an intention for the day. And it has the power to completely change the tone and the course of your day. It just puts you in different wavelengths at a different energy level. So these are some ways, I try to create a positive and intentional health and mental wellness routine that is conducive to my current life stage.
Interesting, just because you have little kids in the house and you have toddlers too, and the way you are addressing it is a totally different way of it because you don't have that kind of time to do what, maybe some of us have that time to go into classes and do all of that, and you are addressing it that way. Before I go to Aman, I will just say a couple things on this. I am in a totally different life stage right now where I have the time, but me being a 50 plus woman and going through the different physical aspects of life, I feel that I don't have that capacity to go do a longer class or something. So I personally go to that. My go to thing is having long walks where I can be in nature. I spend more time in nature this way because I like that personally. Then I actually try to do yoga, which is a lot of stretch and strength, but stretching, basically more stretching and flexibility. And I personally don't enjoy a lot of intense workouts, so I don't go for those. And then, here and there, something else, another class, or but more which addresses to me in a simpler way, like you did your going up the stairs and all of that. So, Aman, what do you think? What is your you are in a totally different stage right now, going through life. What do you think? What's the go-to for you?
So I think, I mean, it's so interesting on the same topic, very different views on how it is being, taken care of. I believe personally that, our life's happiness is totally dependent on our health and physical well-being. Basically, what strengthened my belief even more in this is a Harvard study that I came across, which actually studied powerful and measurable impact of physical activity on our cognitive abilities, on our memory, on our thinking skills. It said that 150 minutes of physical activity a week can measurably improve our mental faculties. The way your cognitive ability, the way you think, and what all you're able to memorize, huge impact. And also reduces risk of dementia or cognitive decline as we all age.
Wow.
So this was a powerful message for me, and has been my motivation recently to ramp up any kind of physical activity or exercise routine that I follow. And for me, um, you know, um, basically, I feel I derive motivation and energy from group fitness classes. I think
Nice.
it really motivates me, and it keeps me going, and I feel I push myself way more when I am with other people, enjoying the same activity. And the other key thing for keeping your interest going can be varied forms of activity. So I enjoy classes. It can be Pilates, yoga, boot camp, step aerobics. I like to mix it up all through the week. And I feel this has been a huge game changer for me in my exercise routines or any kind of activity that I do. Also, talking about activity, I mean, playing any kind of sport. It could be any sport that's your hobby, but physically active sport. I took up pickleball last year, and it has been an absolutely amazing experience. The competition, the camaraderie, the physical exercise you get out of it. I mean, all of it has been such a wonderful experience.
Great. And she's given us some stats on it, like 150 minutes per week is going to get us our cognitive ability high. And as we grow old as women, it's important. We got to be sharp. We got to have our mental faculties at the right point, and all of that. And I'm going to just say, we're sisters. She actually pushed me to start pickleball too, and now even I have a group of women that I play pickleball with. You know, what we're trying to get to is whatever small activity, anything to keep yourself fit, is going to give you that that few steps down into your day's routine, where you feel that you did the part, you are ahead of the game that day, you got your exercise done, and whichever way. And even today, I would say it was a busy day for all of us. We were together, we were doing so much. We had all the kids around us today. And as moms, like different stages of our lives, as moms, we were just trying to figure it out. But I know everybody got their little exercise in. She did the weights, the some strength training. She got her walk in, and I was trying to just get something done, maybe some just jumping jacks so that we can get some exercise in. Getting exercise whichever way we can for all of us is a great thing, whichever way we can. So, any final thoughts, ladies?
Well, I would say basically can't emphasize enough whatever form of physical activity that you can incorporate in your life, like my younger sister talked about here. It could be in your daily routine or your chores, something that brings up your heart rate, something that is working your muscles. Is a great form of exercise. It doesn't have to be particularly in a gym or certain time put aside. Any start is a great start.
Great. I think that's a great message. Gurman, what do you think?
Couldn't agree more. And echoing that message, anything is better than nothing.
There you go. We have it now. And, again, I keep coming back to this. Whatever makes you happy, you got to get exercise in, but it should make you happy. It shouldn't become a chore for you. It shouldn't be like, oh my gosh, I got to for this class. And you have this negative mindset about going into a class. Don't do that. I, personal experience for me, I love being out in the nature. I love being outdoors. And for me, I'll do a weekend hike. I'll just go for a hike, you know, um, walk outside, or just go for a short run, or anything that makes that blood going a little bit, and that's it. So key points from today's discussion, I feel, is we should move our bodies whichever way works for us. It can be incorporated in every which way. Different stages can do it whichever way. Great example was running up and down the stairs in your house. That can do
While
it.
doing chores.
Yeah, that can do it. So great. So it was so nice to have you guys here on the show today.
Thank you for having us. So wonderful talking to all of you.
Likewise, thank you so much for having us, and thank you all.
Hopefully, you guys resonated with it, or you picked up something from our ideas on this. And we would love to hear your comments on it. Thank you.